Let me take you on a little imaginative journey. This is completely imaginary. Imagine that you are weightless. You have no sense of gravity whatsoever. And you are inside a room. Now this room, every wall is painted white, bright white. There are no windows. And what's unusual about this room is like being inside a wall. You are inside a wall which has white walls, yet somehow the light gets in, perhaps through the walls. There is no doorway. The doorway is so flush to the walls you cannot see any outline. And the room is soundproof, absolutely soundproof. No sense of vibration whatsoever. So you are in the center of this room, white. No corners, nothing to look at. Just whiteness. After a while, after your mind has stopped ticking for a while, trying to work out what's what, you think to yourself, well, where's the up? Where's the down? Which is right? Which is left? All you would know is that you're in the center of something, and everything around you is white. No points of reference whatsoever. How long do you think it would be before you would become quite uneasy? And yet, really, there should be nothing but peace. But your mind wouldn't give you any peace. It would be looking for something. This is why, according to Neale Donald Walsch's story, The Little Soul and the Sun, we are born into the realm of relativity. Something has to be relative to something else, and we have to be aware of it. Otherwise, we're just in that suspended white room. Now take us back to the room again. Suddenly, a hole appears in the room. It's off maybe to one side. Your attention swings to this side, and you see that the hole lets in something. Darkness, nothing else, just darkness. So your attention is brought to the darkness. There is darkness and there is light. You move over. Your consciousness, your weightless body, moves over and immerses itself in the darkness. Goes further and further until you can see nothing but darkness. You're still weightless. So you think to yourself, which is better, the light or the darkness? Well, you favour the light. So you go back and then you realise what you really favour is the edge. Darkness on one side, light on the other. You now have contrast. You now have differences. And without those differences, there would be nothing. Nothing at all. It's like that in our lives. There's a quote, I think, in the Bible somewhere where it says, "Curse not the darkness." Because, let's face it, if there was no darkness or lesser shades of light, there would be no form. There would be no shape. There would be nothing. Now, here's the rub. We decide on our preferences. We like it not too dark, not too light, perhaps. We like the contrast not to be too sharp. And before we realise it, there is dimensions. Up, down, left, right. Warm, cold. High, low. And so forth. and we pick out our preferences. And each of us picks out our preferences slightly differently. And that's what makes us so interesting to one another. Because we all think we've picked the right contrasts and the others have not.